I know y'all ain't seen my face in such a long time. But y'all, I really been, oh Lord, these braids. Y'all need to get my braids redone. But what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Samantha Cashel, and you clicked on today's video because you want to know how I was able to lose 70 pounds in little under 10 months. You ready? You ready for this tea on how I was able to lose that 70 pounds? So I would say I start my weight loss journey back in 2019. If you don't know, I had a son in 2018, May of 2018 to be exact. And for that first year, I wanted to just be a mom. That's it. I was not worried about my weight going up and down. Like, I did not care. But I should have, because once I had my son, and over the next couple of months, I would say from May of 2018 to like December, nope, not even December, I was breastfeeding for 2-3 months, and then I just was not making enough to feed my son, because he's greedy. He likes to eat because I like to eat, so he likes to eat. And from there, like, I started putting on the weight that I did lose when I was breastfeeding. Not only that, I ended up gaining more after that. So I started my journey in May of 2019, and at the time I weighed 227 pounds. 227. If you know me, you know I've always been little. I've always been skinny. And over the last couple of years, like, I've really, like, I wouldn't say let myself go, but let myself go. Like, I just stopped caring, which is bad. But when I did start my journey in 2019, it was because after my son's party, I noticed that I was tired more and that I really couldn't keep up with him while we were at his party, as well as like the other kids that were there. I couldn't really keep up with them, and I woke up the next morning, and when I tell you I was in excruciating pain from moving around so much the day before and setting up and taking stuff down, like, I was hurting. My knees hurt, my back hurt, my shoulders hurt, my body just hurt. And I was like, this gotta change. I gotta fix something. I need to correct something. And then I got on YouTube and I seen a lot of people doing intermittent fasting, and I was like, what is this? I want to give this a try. And so basically with intermittent fasting, you fast for a certain amount of time and you eat in a certain amount of time. So from March to September of 2018, not March, May to September of 2019, I did, not May, not September, July, I did intermittent fasting. In the first 2 weeks that I did intermittent fasting, I would fast for 2 weeks, come off, and then start back. So I gave myself a break so my body didn't get used to it. But in the first 2 weeks that I did try it, I lost a total of 15 pounds. And at that time, I did not change my diet. So I was still eating wherever I want, but I wasn't overdoing it like I used to do. So I did eat everything in moderations. I didn't really cut back yet. And then in September, I had a situation with my son's father, to where it set me back on my journey. From that point on to maybe December, before the pandemic, I was still staying at my same weight. I got down to 190. So I stayed at 190 from September all the way to December. I mean, it went up and down, but not really, because I really wasn't getting on the scale like that, so I really couldn't tell. I would only get on the scale once a month to cut back. Oh Lord. So yeah, I really cut back on, I wouldn't say I cut back, but I just wasn't eating crazy. And then when December hit, me, my mom, and my son, we got sick. When I tell y'all we were sick, that was a different type of sick. Like, I swore we had COVID sick. Like, we went to the hospital and everything, and nothing was working. No antibiotics was responding to it. They just kept saying you have a bad sinus infection. They'll give us this antibiotics and then this antibiotics. And so from December to maybe February, for me, I was still sick. Like, some days I would be good and then some days I wouldn't. But it got to a point where I really was not eating during that time. So then from there, I probably lost like 20-30 pounds in that time frame, because I really was not eating. I know that's bad, but I still was consuming enough water every single day, but I just was not eating that much. I would probably eat like once a day, but I didn't have an appetite to be able to eat. So I would say in March is when I really became consistent. I didn't do intermittent fasting. I just decided, let's try some of these at-home workouts to see how it goes. And I started by doing just like little things. Okay, so I started off doing the 10-minute HIIT challenges that you see on YouTube. I still have links to those. I will link those down below. And then from there, I started to see that Chloe Ting's workouts was like superb at the time. So I decided to jump on a challenge and felt miserably. I did it for like a couple of days, and then after that, I stopped. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, my body was in so much pain because I'm not used to working out like that. It was ridiculous. So after me doing that, the Chloe Ting workouts, I was like, back to the 10 minutes. I can do 10 minutes, because sometimes her workouts used to take me an hour and 20 minutes to do, and I was not here for it. And then also, I was back at my job. Well, no, that was before COVID, because when COVID hit, they furloughed us. So it is what it is. But after, I would say from March to July, March to July, I was still eating my regular stuff. I didn't really stop eating stuff. But in July, I got really sick because I was eating dairy every single day, like 2-3 times a day actually. And I went to the hospital, and they told me that I had a dairy allergy, y'all. I did not know I had a dairy allergy. Not a clue. I just didn't know. I eat cheese constantly. If you know me, you know I eat cheese. So like at the time, I was eating probably like 4 or 5 cheese sticks a day, and it made me extremely sick. So I just cut dairy. No more dairy. Nope. No more dairy in my diet. Not doing it. Dairy just was nope. I just don't like being sick. If you know me, you know I don't like throwing up. Hey. If you know me, you know I do not like throwing up. I don't like feeling sick. So I really and truly was like, okay, cut dairy out. And then I moved to vegan cheese. I like the brand Daya. Come on, hey, excuse the noise, it's my dog. He's right here and he wants some attention. But I like the Daya cheese, which is pretty good. And then also I found out I had GERD, which is really bad acid reflux. And if you know me, you know I love spicy food. I like hot stuff, like hot stuff. And so now I can't really eat it. At the end of this month, I am actually getting surgery. Well, I'm not gonna say surgery. I'm getting a procedure done so they can go ahead and get that corrected, because right now I take 3 pills for it. I have to take 1 pill twice a day and then another one in the morning. And then I also have to sleep sitting up, like in a slight sitting up. I have to sit up like slanted-ish. Once I did find that out in July, I changed what I ate. From there, to like kind of like restart my system, I would eat oatmeal 3 times a day with apples, oranges, well, like with a fruit cocktail. But I made it with the fruits that I wanted, per se. Because certain fruits I cannot have. Like 2 things high in citrus, I can't eat it, because it's going to make my acid reflux bad, and that's going to make me sick. So I do like switch it up on what I eat, but I always ate oatmeal and water. My water intake, made sure that was good. So I would drink 2 bottles of water, and then from there I started to compete with myself. I started to drink 2, and then like, okay, next week I'm gonna try 3. The week after that I'm gonna try 4. But if I didn't hit 3, I would try to hit 3. And that took me like a couple of months to try to hit 3 bottles of water. Don't know why. It just took me a while, because I just was not consistent at the time. And then I would say in September, October, and November of 2019, my weight really started to come off, because I was doing Chloe Ting's just the abs itself and the booty workouts. So I just did those 2 videos. Well, and I did the stretch and cool down workouts. So I did those in that moment, from September to November, which really started to bring my weight down. I started noticing it. My confidence went up. I started posting more pictures. Nope, it didn't. Not until December was really when I got my ring light. Somebody I was talking to at the time actually got me 2 ring lights. I got this one, and then I got another one, which I'm thinking about doing something with that one. Kind of want to do either give it away or something. I don't know, but I do have another ring light, so I have 2 the newer ring lights. And then after that, once I started to notice my weight coming down, I would say in December, because the scale that we do have in our bathroom tracks our weight for sure. So if you see me looking at my phone, it's because I'm looking at my different weight. So from December 29th was when I decided to, okay, let's really see where we're at. And this time, y'all, I did not step on the scale from August, my birthday, till December. And in August, y'all, I weighed 192, 193-ish, in that area, no less than 190. But in December 29th, I weighed 168. And that was for me just changing slight things in my diet, adding the Chloe Ting workouts to it, and upping my water. But at that time, I was not doing intermittent fasting, but I still was not eating after 5. I do not eat after 5. Sometimes if I do, the latest will be 5:30. But I do not eat after that time, only because it will make me sick. So anything past 6, I'm going to wake up sick in the morning. So I just don't eat after 6. But I still was eating like cookies. If I wanted a cookie, I'll have one. If I wanted a slice of pizza, I would go to Mods. Because if you know, I don't know if y'all have Mods where y'all live, but Mods have vegan cheese. They have diet cheese. I like diet cheese, and I get my pizzas well done. So that's what I did. My son likes the cheese, so whatever I eat, he's gonna eat. And it just, yeah, that's just my son. And so yeah, on December 29th I weighed 168. And then I started to add a HIIT workout to all of the booty workouts and the ab workouts. I added that, and on January 3rd I weighed 165.8, which I was excited about. I was like, yes, your weight is coming down. Like, I know I say don't really step on the scale, but at this time I was like, okay, we gonna do this. If we gonna do this, we gonna do this, and we gonna really start tracking it, because I really wanted to make a video about this, because I really came a long way, a very long way. Like, my before and my after picture, I've came a long way. I really have, and I'm really proud that I have came a long way. And so then after that, I was taking my weight once a week. So the following week I weighed myself, and I got a little discouraged. So on January 9th I weighed 164.9. So on January 9th I weighed 164.9, and I got really discouraged only because I'm used to seeing my weight. I wanted to see my weight go down more, and so I was like, dang, like, for real, my weight ain't going nowhere. But then I thought to myself, like, oh well, you are using like the weight band, not weight, but like, I was using weights at the time, so that ended up putting muscle on versus fat. So muscle weighs more than fat, because I still seen the results that I was going for, but the scale wasn't matching. Which, why I said in the beginning, don't really step on the scale when you first start, because you're not really going to want to keep going, because you're gonna be so focused at the numbers versus the actual the results that you see. And then after that, the next week, it was still the same thing. I weighed 164.7, and then after that I was still just doing the same thing, like the same routine, wake up. Oh, and then I work from home now, so I really don't go outside like that. So I'm really not really eating fast foods, but I don't really eat fast foods now. Like, nothing really tastes the same to me ever since like COVID hit. The food changed. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I have. So then on January 22nd I weighed 161.6. So I was like, okay, we're making progress here. We're making progress. And then on February 6th I weighed 158.1. I was still doing the same things. I actually stopped doing those all of Chloe Teen's workouts. I started actually just doing the 10-minute, I think her name is Alexis Ren, something like that. I don't know, but I'll have her link down below, the one that I do. I started just doing hers to see what would happen, and I seen pretty good results. I'm still trying to get a flat stomach, so at the time I'm still wearing my sweet sweatband. And not only am I wearing my sweet sweatband, then I go into my waist trainer to waist train, because I'm trying to get that small waist, nice butt. That's the vibe I'm going for, without having to get surgery. So I'm trying to like tighten my stomach, because my stomach's pretty big. So I kind of like have loose skin, which I hate. But with the sweet sweat, I notice it has gone down a lot, like a lot. But yeah, that's what I did. That's just what I did. And then as of, what is today, the 11th, I did end up getting down to 153.7. So at the end of it all, as of the 11th, I weighed 153.7. So in under a year, I was able to legitly lose weight without having a personal trainer, without having doing keto. I did intermittent fasting, home workouts, and just changed my diet and upping my water intake. So like, it's really obtainable for you to be able to lose the weight that you want to lose at the pace that you want to go, because I was in no rush to really get it down. I just wanted to see it get down. And I'm very thankful that I was able to do it in under a year, because I really thought it was going to take me way longer than that, but it didn't, and I am grateful for it. But I did have to like become mentally strong. Like when I first started my journey, I was not strong minded, like at all. Like the slightest thing can take me off my course. So you have to be mentally prepared to really get this done. Like without being mentally strong, you're not going to make it. And I had to build that over time. I really did. And then also I noticed when I started getting up and actually putting on clothes, because I work from home, so I'm normally in like my pajamas, but I started to put on clothes. And when I did that, it just boosted me even more to want to do stuff and work out and get things done. So yeah, like that's it for my journey. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for staying tuned to my video. I do also have other videos on my channel that you should go take a look at. Thank you for wanting to know more about my journey and how I got started and where I'm at now. I'm going to insert before and after pictures right now so you can go ahead and see me throughout my process. But your girls came a long way. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in knowing more about me, my journey, what I'm finna do, like, because I am recording another video for you guys that's gonna be up on a later date this week. I'm still kind of like trying to edit it, that video, but this video will be up before that video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I love you guys so much. See you later.